comfort of their own living rooms, covering the latest and greatest news in ARK and the wider survival community, presented by Ross Clark and Jade PG, the Survival Evolved Show!
How you doing? Oh look! Oh, how you doing, Loaded? Man, it's been a while since me and you chatted. It's been a while, Loaded. Loaded Crisis. Me and you, we played together a good few years ago, and then you became a clickbaiting clown, and so I stopped talking to you and basically just started thinking you crap. And then lately you'd improved, but I see recently you did a pretty clickbaity video, Raz, and yeah. Oh, Mike, you're muted.
Mike in. There we go. And we're back. And we're there. Mike in.
Okay. Can everyone hear me?
They can hear me. They can hear you. They can hear me.
You're a miserable son of a bitch.
To be fair, I didn't say anything anyway. It's just you roasting me. Because, you know, I got a bit passionate quite recently. Yeah. But we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Like, let's go through this step by step. Yeah. Something happened a weekend, didn't it?
Yeah, what happened, Ross? What did we? We'll see. We saw Survival of the Fittest come back from the dead.
Survival of the Fittest is back, ladies and gents. What?
That's right. Yes.
What?
To be fair, that was not on my bingo card.
That was on no one's bingo card. No one had that.
No.
Is expecting that to happen. I can't believe.
Me and you have said though for a few times.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they do something like that to fulfill the time? Just throw it to someone to do. Get one dev to work on it.
Yeah, I mean, but we've always said
they did it.
Yeah, but we've always said it in a taste of, you know, it'd be nice to have, but never expecting it to happen ever. And I'm still in shock that it's a thing being created by Codigo Alex, who did the Titan map, and being kind of tutored, I guess, by Jat, and that's the team. I guess.
Jat's going to be dealing with all the complaints that it doesn't work, and poor Alex will just be shielded. He's only like 18, isn't he? Something like that.
Yeah, he's young, but the dude has ambition and creativity in spades. So you've got to hand to him.
He better have a fucking thick skin as well, like because he's going to need it.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. But maybe. Yes. So God, Code. What did he do for the people that don't know?
He made the Titan mod map, which is by far one of the most ambitious maps I have ever played. It's barely even ARK at times. It's completely reshaped with its own shop systems, new like this whole planet system where you fly to different planets, and he was just creating these new crazy things that nobody had ever seen before. So I guess it was expected. And to be fair, I'm discrediting him. He was doing all the mods for Arcadia, which is like a massive
Spanish
thing.
Latin streamer group, right?
Yeah, that's it. So
my mic was
So they pulled him in, they hired him, and that's it now. That's what he's working on. And I guess it's perhaps my guess is that they're seeing this as kind of like an opportunity to see how he works with the team at the same time. So if he does really well, that's it. You're promoted to ARK 2. I can see that's possibly how it's playing out. But what a great project for him to kind of start off with the team on SOTF, and not just a revival of SOTF, crossplay across consoles. What?
That's pretty interesting. That is interesting. It feels a bit like they must be. Obviously, it's going to be through official servers, so you're not going to be able to play Survival of the Fittest, I think, on your own. They've said something about spinning up servers.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're going to be able to practice on single player on your own for some weird reason. Some people might think they can like start a survival and just.
You've never been able to. You've never been able to. Yeah.
So there is going to be a good case of like going on servers. It can't be that like bad technologically. They could do it all server side, and that's basically why they've had problems in the past not doing more. Is because they've always had to service the single player market.
Yeah.
But with this, it feels like they're just like, well, clearly it doesn't need to be a single player. It's a multiplayer focused game mode.
And the demand is there for a battle royale if marketed and pushed right. It's got every opportunity of doing that. Another thing, I don't know if you overlooked this or not, we are getting in some shape or form primal survival.
So you die. I did actually mention it. When I covered it, I just basically said it was interesting. But you're right. So go on, talk me through it. It's like the ARK Commander shit.
So what it appears there's a few modes, but one of the modes is when you die with your dinos, you become the dino, and you play as the dino. Then there's going to be another mode, which is an RTS mode, and you purely command your dinos like you would via a mech in Gen 2. It sounds like those are the different modes, but so the one in particular there, you get kind of a second life, a second chance that you die, and then you get to play as the dinos in a tournament, an SOTF match. Sounds really interesting.
So it gives it's effectively making you, because that's the problem with other battle royales as well, is like, how do you get back into the game? Like, you don't want to sit there for half an hour when you've died first, and they don't want people just quitting out every 2 seconds as soon as they die. They want them to stay in the lobbies. So what better way than getting you involved by staying as a dinosaur, at least for a few bits longer?
It's a great way of like kind of integrating the whole point of ARK, and and giving people that second opportunity. I think and I'm really interested to see how that plays out. And dude, the crossplay thing, we just like, that's massive. Like, people have been wanting that for years in ARK, and here it comes in the form of something that's probably best fit to accommodate that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, but then the question is, why are they not doing crossplay for the rest of it?
Well, that's what people are going to be asking now. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, I've only just thought that.
Yeah, that's what people are going to be asking. Why? So maybe this is kind of a tester to see how it functions. It's so bizarre. Like that this has come through, and it's never been on the table, and then here it is with this new mode. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy, and it comes out in December. It's not even like a typical wildcard. We'll announce it 2 years in advance, and it's coming. It's coming out in December next month. That is pretty interesting. Like, I'm pretty excited. So believe it or not, I mean, I know I shit on ARK any opportunity I get, but I was going to turn Survival of the Fittest into my jam. Yeah, ARK was on Xbox in game preview. PlayStation fans were going mad about it, like when we get to play. And then they came out with the announcement that Survival of the Fittest was coming to PlayStation. And so the reason at the time we were thinking was because they could do free-to-play games on PlayStation while basically early access. PlayStation wouldn't allow an unfinished game. Now, we know that's not true, because eventually they did allow it. Yeah. But at the time, that was it. There was no other games in early access on PlayStation, labeled as it, game preview, whatever. So it seemed perfect. Yeah. I was going to cover games. I was going to cover ARK on normal Xbox and PC, and then I was going to become like the pro on Survival of the Fittest. I was watching people left, right, and center, getting tips, thinking it was coming. It was meant to launch June the 16th. Something like that. June the 6th, June 16th. And then they cancelled it a month before. Yeah. And then ARK came out 6 months later on PlayStation. So I am very much looking forward to this. Me and you are going to cause some havoc. I'm totally down to wreck some console scrubs. But I can see us commentating, mate, on the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be doing it, mate. We're going to be doing
ripping into the players who could actually play.
That's right. This kid's got promise, but he's let it all go with this wrong choice in Raptors today. I can't wait. But yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, man. So it's big news. Really looking forward to seeing more of it, more details about it. They did say they was going to release more information this week, but I've not seen anything. There's just been a recap so far.
It's got to be community crunch on Friday, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully. But there was more things revealed, of course. I called it. Carcharodontosaurus dropped during the extra live stream.
That was a surprise. I wasn't expecting that till December.
dude.
You know, Ark's final update, final dinosaur, final 2 fucks the devs will ever give about Ark 1. But no, they made everyone's charitable work maybe worth it.
That's crazy. That's crazy, and it's been received really well considering it's
a budget giga.
It is. Well, it's Giga Killer.
Is it a giga killer? Yeah. Is it not a budget giga?
No. What's really fascinating about it is it comes in as I've got the wrong thing on. That's why. Sorry, people. Is that it? Initially, it's not. It's weaker than a giga, but it's been created as much, and it's quite a complicated tame with all these abilities on top. That eventually, with all of its abilities stacked on, it is a giga killer.
Right,
and it's really cool. I'm enjoying it. It's a bit of a mare to tame. I didn't enjoy that, and people are still kind of figuring it out, which is great. Yeah,
it's the not the Dinotrus, the other one, the little shitty ones that you have to leave the corpses for.
The ARK.
Yeah, all the small ones that are not.
The Troodons or the
Troodons. Yeah, Troodons. That's it.
Is it like the Fjordhawks? It's a bit a cross between like a Troodon, a Fjordhawk, and a Marg. But it's not at the same time because it's got 2 stages of taming. Where the first stage you have to supply creatures based on drag weight, and then the second stage is you have to tame it via killing stuff, and the more health they've got, the easier it is. And it's really interesting. And as the last and final dino, yeah, what a way to go out.
Fair play.
Yeah.
It does question though, like, what are they gonna? Are we really gonna get hopefully some like quality of life stuff in December? Like, I really hope so. I really hope they're gonna provide. It'd be nice for the Ark 1 fans. Like, this is apparently it, the last big update you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be strong, man. You gotta like make us all just dreams come true. Did you see what I tweeted to Jeremy? I was like, go on, make my Christmas dreams. Give us Prim Plus.
That was it, Prim Plus.
Give us Prim Plus.
Yeah.
And I know Ark 2 is going to be Prim Plus before some dickhead says it. But to be honest, no. I would still like Prim Plus to get a bit of love. So it's functional and stuff. Raz is Aussie.
I'm Aussie, apparently.
It's been, really? I don't like that dude, honestly.
Good day.
I think I don't like him. I think he's been chatting shit on my Grounded videos. If it's the same dude.
People do.
I know.
So other things. And right at the end of the extra live stream, they revealed, yes, the aberration notes that are already being re-recorded. By the way, you can cheat that on Switch. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Rockwell's voice is being re-recorded, and we saw it in the flesh. David Tennant voicing the big meanie on aberration, further rejuvenating a reason to go back to Ab and see what he's chatting. What's Rockwell talking about? And it was cool. It was really cool to see, and you're going to get that. What they've called, and I think I've overlooked this, is that Jeremy dubbed it the December update. Is the December update including stuff like this SOTF? I don't know.
Oh, it's got to be.
Or maybe I'm. Yeah.
Like, no, I don't think they've got the bandwidth to do it all. It makes sense. You're making a marketing splash. They're going to do it with marketing and say it's like Ark's big hurrah. PC Gamer will call it like Ark's final update. It makes sense. If you're only doing a few quality of life stuffs, and that's not a big update, really, is it? Like, it's got to have a bit of meat to it. So if you're going survival of the fittest, all brand new, voiced, and actual proper explorer notes read out to you and stuff, that's big, rather than just like a little few pop fixes, and then 2 weeks before that, I'm sure they'll launch it at the same time. They've got to.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense.
And like, Christmas and that, like, you want to, like, this, when you take that into account, you kind of want to release like a week before Christmas, or at least 2. So you haven't really got much time in December when you look at it that way. I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know. Aberration apparently is dropping for Switch at the end of December on the 31st, which is a really weird time to drop it. So yeah, I guess we'll see.
Be interesting. You've enjoyed the Switch version. You think it's not bad, didn't you?
Really enjoying it. I think, and I played the original version. I didn't have the time to be as perhaps disgruntled as you was when it first released, which I can fully appreciate looking at it before the update, how poor it was, man.
Scorch looked good. I will say that. I watched the stream earlier. Scorch did look a lot better.
Yeah, it was great. And like, I have to remember, like, consider comparing it against PC. Yeah, obviously not. But as a console game on the Switch, Oh, great! You know they've done a fabulous job with it. It's running well.
Hold
really
up.
well. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Go on.
Something's not right.
What's not
We've
right?
got 173 Razos in here, all
Oh.
subscribers, but only 52 likes.
God,
Sort your lives out.
the likes up.
Start
Put the
hitting that
likes
like
up.
button now. 100 likes, people. Come on now.
Yeah.
Raz has been smashing the content for you, making shit up for you, and this is how you treat him. You can't give him 100 likes. Liberties. Anyway, let's talk about some other news.
Are we going there now? All right.
Yeah, we'll come back.
We'll come back to other things in a bit. Then. So
PC Gamer have got a show coming up.
First things first, right? We got an Anki reveal. We got to look at the Anki.
I accuse you, sir, of clickbait. High-level clickbait. You've become what you feared the most.
We got an Anki reveal. We got to look at the Anki for Ark 2. Looks pretty cool. Wondering how on earth I'm going to sit on it without it certainly like riddling my innards. Yeah. But then with that tweet, right? It said the words, "The next time we talk about or share anything related to Ark 2, it will be gameplay." And of course, we saw this on the Steam page, a PC gaming show banner. And hang about. And then you click through to it. And then you have a little scroll. And there it is. Where is it?
And then
there
I
it is.
came
Ark
and took
2.
the jam out of your donut, didn't I?
It is.
I came around
You
and
did.
went, "You sure about this, Raz? Are you sure?"
Well,
you know what? I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope they've done some deal and they're going to reveal like a couple new screenshots and it'll be like a showcase reel of stuff they've already shown, but maybe just a couple new screenshots. But no, not in a fucking million years.
I know quite a few people have come to me since saying, "Dude, no, man." And I can resonate with it. I can resonate with it, but I don't know. Like if it's not, then who is it? PC gaming show. You're the baiters. You're the baiters because why?
They are. So I put this tweet out and said PC Gamer have done a massive bait here because I reached out to some developers because I'm interested in some of them other games, and they told me they are not part of this show. Now I won't reveal who, but one of them games you see on the screen right now, out of Sons of the Forest, Nightingale, Frozen Flame, and the other one, they've categorically said they didn't know about it, at least. So they may be featured. We may see Ark 2 trailers, but we're not going to see anything new. We're not going to. It's not going to be new gameplay. The reason why, and Raz has probably mentioned it, or I will now. One, although Ark does need to remain PC and Xbox friendly, because a lot of focus is on Xbox and their partnership.
Yeah.
PC gamers not big enough for them now. They do interviews, they do articles and stuff. And there could be an option that once the game's out, then they'll use everyone to show their stuff off. They don't care. But ahead of release, that's Xbox's thunder. The only time we've ever seen gameplay has been at the Game Awards. And each time it's been labeled with Xbox logos all over it, exclusively coming, etc. Or the Xbox show this summer. So there is no way it is launching on a small... Like PC Gamer's a big company, it is. Yeah. And they're going to show, I reckon they will show Sons of the Forest because they have done some stuff for them.
I got something. I forgot about this.
Go on.
I had somebody speak to me yesterday saying they used to work for Wildcard and they know it's coming.
Yeah. Is that real?
I don't know. He's in the chat right now. I don't know. Like, you know, come on. I appreciate you, dude, but, you know, there's no proof that you work for Wildcard. But, like...
Of course it's not coming. Fucking hell. Do you know Santa Claus isn't real as well, didn't you, Raz? The Easter Bunny doesn't exist.
But honestly, like this is the thing though, right? Yeah. If they've said the next time we talk about it, and this is the next time it's going to be spoken about,
there'll be games.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I draw that conclusion?
No, because that should have made you go the other way, because you're not going to go for your big charity event where for the last 5 years you revealed gameplay.
Yeah.
So then go in, here's a little shitty screenshot of an Anki. Sorry, but I want more now. I don't want concept art. I want proper in-game pictures.
Yeah.
And then a week later, show it on PC Gamer Show. Like the time was
I
either
agree
the
with that,
charity
yeah.
event, or the
Yeah.
Game Awards.
Yeah.
Just take a leaf out of Game of Perfection's book. He's one to watch, you know. He's one to watch.
He's one to watch. He's doing well.
He's one to watch.
Doing well.
Yeah. But no, I'm roasting Raz hard here.
I am.
But,
I'm getting.
He knows I love him.
Let's see in the chat. I want to see. In fact, I'm going to do a poll whilst
Yeah,
we're
do a
talking.
poll,
Let's
right?
do a poll.
Jade or Raz, right? Are we going to see? Yeah, just put that. No, not even
who's right?
mention.
Who's
who's right?
Who's right? Let's
Gameplay
poll.
at PC Gamer or gameplay at Game Awards?
Yeah.
Right. Raz is saying PC Gamer. I'm saying Game Awards.
Okay. Raz with PC Gamer. So come on, give us more reason why it should be at the Game Awards, Jade.
Oh, well, so obviously, we know it's obviously a big release. 6 months out, supposedly, from the last time we saw, the end of the slate for the Xbox show was that all of these games would be on Xbox Games Pass within the next 12 months. Mm-hmm. So Wildcard have got till June to get ARK 2 out. Yeah. Now, yes, they could delay. They could absolutely delay. But judging by what we know so far, the wording is it will be out by June. You've got to start showing gameplay soon. But within 6 months is the time. Yeah. And between Game Awards and the summer, there's nothing. There's like PAX West or PAX East, but they're not going to be revealing big shit there. There's not really a big show anymore after the Game Awards until obviously the summer again. And they're not going to be showing it only at when they're about to release the game, unless there's another delay. And that's ARK 2 doesn't come out. Go on.
And that's why we've got SOTF.
Yeah, to tide us over, because they know it's actually not going to come out till next fall.
Because the timing of SOTF, whilst I'm very grateful for it, it does seem a bit off. Like if this is going to be the original engine, right at the end of it at all, why do it now? Like it just seems such a wasted opportunity if it's not going to be on the ARK 2 engine at the same time. So is it a filler for the delay we're going to get with ARK 2? But here's something else. Here's another theory behind me. Is that so we saw nothing on ARK 2 Extra Life, and because they knew they couldn't, if they had to show us something, it had to be gameplay. They were aware of that. They even said that in the tweet. It had to be gameplay.
No more shonky fucking face swapping apps. Putting Vin Diesel's face on thingy. Yeah, go on.
What if PC Gaming Show have paid them some exclusivity to show this?
They have not got that money.
Could it be as simple as that?
Nah, they have not got that money.
No,
because Microsoft have got their clutches into ARK now with this deal. You know, they're allowed to say it's come to PlayStation, but from what I've heard about other companies having deals with Xbox lately with their survival games, they really don't want you mentioning too much about PlayStation and other stuff. So I just can't see it. I can't. And all these people agree with Raz. You're all fucking simps.
Dude, to be fair, it's pretty evenly split. There's not much in it.
It's getting there. It's
not that it's a good split. I'm still there. I can, like, in the moment when I did the video, you could see my face 100%, and I'm now fearing I've got to eat a lot of hats. You didn't have a clue. And I'm fearing now I've got to eat a lot of hats. So
someone's saying that they do game reviews. Of course they do, but ARK has grown, people. ARK is the biggest survival game out there. 100%. It's not just the little indie game that sold 1 million copies in the first month in 2015. They showed stuff off at 2016 and a few bits as well and other events, but that was it. After that, we only ever started seeing it more at their own shows, the charity events, or the big ones like the Game Awards and E3. We stopped seeing it at PAX East and PAX West where they'd shown off stuff in the past. Or Eurogamer, even got Eurogamer got the Euro event. What's the Euro event? Gamescom got the Xbox reveal trailer back in the day. So they quickly moved on from that. They've not been one of these game companies that relies on that. Now,
they don't need to.
I'm going to back you up though. One defense. Okay. PC Gamer over the years have got some pretty exclusive interviews with them. Okay. Maybe they like the PR, the theme. Doug the Head spoke about ARK's future and plans, and Jeremy spoke to him like 2 times when they announced the problems with the servers before its full release and other issues and stuff. So you know, it's not out of the realms of possibility. But also, if you actually go and look at the actual page from PC Gamer itself on their website, it lists Kerbal Space Program 2. That's the kind of level we're talking about. Like a few little indie games or reveals from new games. And Sons of the Forest might be the only one because they're like their own little team. They're don't want to be affiliated with Xbox or PlayStation really with their new game. And so that's the likelihood of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the fact alone that you've said you've spoken to devs that are being featured here who have no idea about it kind of says something.
News to us.
Yeah. But so if that's the case, though, it is bad. Like, they
have made it look like that. They totally have made it look like they're showing all this stuff off. But it's going to be editors' picks, and you read the article and it says editors' picks. So ARK will probably be one of the editors' picks. I reckon Sons of the Forest might be.
Yeah.
And then maybe Nightingale. So we'll get 3 survival games coming from them. And what they'll do is they'll talk about. They'll show the trailers we've already seen, and they'll say, "Oh, this game's going to be big next year." Blah 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 blah. Like we do. They're just doing what we do.
Yeah,
really,
pretty much. Yeah, but in some heightened. Yeah.
So if we don't, that's another one. If we don't see anything at this Game Awards show, ARK 2 will be delayed again, guaranteed.
There's no way we're not going to see this side of the year. Come on,
well,
it's still. There's no way. No, I don't believe it.
No. See, I'm taking all the jam out of Raz's donut. Every single inch.
No,
he's going to have nothing to lick.
No, I don't believe it, man. I don't.
And hello, Mr. Aaron Longstaff. How you doing? Well done. I saw you and Raz chickening it up the other day. You did good.
We did.
Well done.
Yeah.
Also, you know what, Raz? Fucking hell, I've got to hype everyone up to get this going.
Get him going, mate.
Your boy Raz, your boy Aaron raised $5,000. They were in the top 5 of streamers raising money for charity for Wildcard. So that deserves a freaking like right now. We've got 222 people. Let's get to 150 likes. Share this fucking stream on Twitter right now. Start tagging the devs in it, Wildcard in it. Start promoting it and sharing it. These boys deserve lots of recognition. That's a lot of money to raise for charity.
Yeah, it was good. It was great. It was
great,
mate.
Especially for eating some chicken and just a bit of Taco Bell sauce.
Yeah. So. Jury's out. The votes are in, though. They're still siding with me. It's gone up a bit.
You're simps. You're all fucking simps.
They're still siding with me. But I guess we've only got a week to find out. And, if it's not... honestly, like I said to you in Discord, I might have to do an actual one of those I'm sorry videos. Because I feel fully responsible for building that hype.
I love ARK so much, and I just want so excited to see new content, but I'm not going to let you down again, guys.
Dude.
And then you get all your simps going, "No, we love you, Raz. We love you. You never let us down. Pick up Raz."
Well, yeah. We'll see.
That video will get you more views than anything else you've done in the last 2 weeks. You watch.
Yeah.
Do it.
I will do it. I think I'll have to do it because but then again, my face said that the whole picture. There was no way you could masquerade the emotions I was feeling in that video and why I'd connected the dots to figure it out to be that. But the behind the scenes stuff that you've found out definitely does put some doubt on it now. Which is such a shame.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point. Yeah. David Britton said, "If I'm wrong, what am I going to eat? I'll eat whatever hat Raz was going to eat. All right,
sweet.
Don't you worry.
That's it. That's what we'll do then, mate.
Don't you worry.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
we'll have a chat about it.
Yeah. I've got another bet with a developer. I said last night about how many players are going to hit Valheim and a new update soon, and so he came and streamed with me. So now we've got a bet. So if I lose, I've got to put a tweet out saying he's like the wisest and greatest developer the world's ever known.
There you go.
So we'll do something like that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, should we do that, chat? What do you want, chat? Well, let's dig deeper into this.
Yeah, we're going to push it further.
What kind of penalisation do you want Raz to have here if he's wrong, right? Is he got a...
I can neck the hot sauce again.
Yeah, his neck hot sauce, yeah? Not a hat. Or
he's got the hot sauce again.
He's got to put a hat filled with hot sauce on top of his head.
Yeah.
How about that one?
Sweet.
Right? Come up with some ideas. Comment down below if you're watching this afterwards. Raz will go through one day and we'll come up with a good punishment.
So, moving on. Switch.
Yeah, moving on.
Switch. It's good. I enjoy it. It's running really well. A lot of people are complaining, but I guess people do that. The experience I've had so far it's running smooth. Frames are steady, constant at 30 FPS. The render time, not render timer, the distance field, ambient occlusion, all that jazz. Anyway, it's a lot better. It's running a lot smoother on the Switch. Scorched Earth looks actually better than the Island for some reason.
Yeah, I was going to say it did look better.
Yeah.
It was okay. It's okay. I am going to go grumpy. The Dino Explorer mode, I'm going to be streaming it after this chat. So if you want to come and see me, come and play the game, get some first gameplay, and see what your kids might be interested in getting for their Switch in the future.
Yeah.
It's only £8.99, $9.99, and I heard a moan about this on my
it's a bit odd. It's free with the Ultimate Survivor Edition.
Yeah. So if you spent $50 again, you've gained all the maps for the next 2 years or a year or whatever it is, the original game plus this new kids version. But I spent 50 quid on the game a year ago. I've got it somewhere here. Where's the case? I say this every time and I never find it.
I've noticed that like a lot of people that are disgruntled are the ones that paid, the full whack back in the day.
Yeah,
and whilst you can pay for an upgraded price there's an upgrade price for the Ultimate Survivor Edition against the full-blown Ultimate Survivor Edition with the base game. But I guess.
And wasn't it like $40 or something like that? It's like 40,
I think it's 40 for the upgrade and 50 for the complete thing, or 60. I can't remember now.
And that is a piss take. Like, Wildcards haven't updated the fucking console for 4 years. Don't care. They tried saying it wasn't their problem, which was fucking disastrous. But you know what? They could have done something really good. They could have gone a 3D CD Witcher project, whatever. CD Project Red. Yeah. And gone, here, it's free for everyone if you owned it. Now, I understand people physical copy editions. It's a bit more problematic.
Yeah.
But just make it free, man. But you entice all these kids to come and play ARK. But then again, and once they get a taste, they can get on go and play ARK too, can't they?
True that. But then again, you get to sample all the content for free anyway with cheat commands. So there's that.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, they can't spawn in the dinosaurs, right?
The dinos don't seem to work. But then I've heard some people saying they can't spawn in wyverns full stop. So I don't know whether that's just an issue there. Because that doesn't make sense. How could you? I don't know how they would get around that, because you'd be able to. You can take wyverns onto the island. So how can you not spawn them on the island? So I don't know. I don't know how they could lock that behind a paywall.
Maybe it must have been in an update like today. Yeah, maybe it went live.
Maybe. Because obviously, Europe didn't get it until yesterday. Scorched Earth and Australia. Mate, Asia's getting it next year. That's mad. somebody said, "When am I getting it next year?" What?
I don't get the rush as well. Like, I guess they're just feeling like it's this time of year. People buying Switches for the kids.
Yeah.
Buy the Dino Survival game when you get it downloaded. Yeah, it's perfect time, I suppose. But market-wise, you'd want more people invested in your game. Throw away, like, the most they're going to make is like a couple 100,000. Like, they're not going to sell a million copies of that shit. And then you get more people invested in buying ARK 2, because apparently ARK 2's coming to Switch as well.
Don't be it is. It's something was said. I don't know, man. I don't know, but apparently
it is a tough one as well. It is a tough one because I was looking at download sizes today, and Scorched Earth,
tiny.
The update for it,
it's like 1 gig. It's roughly a gig, isn't it? Is it? It's about that. They said that. All maps are going to be between 1 to 2 gigs. They found this special compression method with Nintendo that they can do, apparently, which is mad when you consider you can rack up to like 600 gig or something insane like that on PC with all the maps. But there you go. But Dino Discovery mode. It's good. I've played it. I played it earlier with my daughter. I'll be doing a video on that tomorrow. But Jade's going to be streaming it later. So make sure to if you want some first impressions, go check out Jade later. And it's good. It's definitely aimed for kids, though. Like, I can't stress that enough. I could see myself getting a bit towards the end after about an hour. Whereas my daughter was loving it. She was all over it. It was definitely for her. But it's not for me. Like,
I'm going to give it a try.
Yeah.
All that said, I know I just moaned about it, and I am grumpy. But if it's fairly okay, I could recognise the value for kids.
Yeah.
Then I will sing its praises. I will. Yeah, absolutely.
It's interesting. It's very streamlined. You can't die, and you can, you wander from dino to dino, collecting facts and information, which is great. And you unlock a saddle straight away. You can go off and do your own thing, do little missions for them, like getting a baby, getting an egg, or whatnot, and then you unlock that dino. To be fair, in an hour though, I'd unlocked the Giga, and I was walking around on a Giga, which is great. And the map's really weird. The obelisks have moved off the island. It's the island, but it's not the island. They've like changed a few assets around. So like the obelisks seem to be locked, like they've almost divided the map in half with like a world border, so you can't venture to the other half. And I don't know whether that's unlocked later, but it doesn't seem to be. And then so you can't reach, and then they've moved the red obelisk over to where like the green is somehow, and then it's like all separated off. It's a bit weird, and then it's separated into like zones. So you start off in the Jurassic zone, taming Jurassic dinos, and then you go to the Serratus. I think I'm going to mispronounce these completely, and then it moves on like that. I think the big thing here is these little artifacts, which there's 1,000 of them for you to collect. There's the longevity for kids, because my daughter was all over it. She was loving seeing the artifacts.
Well, I guess I'll find out soon.
Yeah, you'll find out soon.
Mean, it's a weird one. I can see why they want to do something like this, to get more young ones involved and stuff, because everyone loves dinosaurs, man. Kids love dinosaurs.
Oh, it's great.
So yeah, why not? I just want Wildcard to, like, every good bit they do sometimes always has to come with that just little bit of negative. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're full of great ideas, full of good shizzle, but then it always just get ruined a little bit by a little bit of just greed or stupidity with some decisions their higher ups make. No, not the dev team. Dev team were great, but the higher ups.
The people saying give me money, and the investors saying give me money. What's going on? Like,
I know, but
you've got a difficult balance, isn't it?
Spend it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm only covering it so I'll get a copy for my boy to play. That's it. I got a code, and I was like, yeah, all right, I'm going to play it once.
But yeah, if you have children under the age of, not even under 10, like under like 8, I think.
Yeah.
Then this is great for them.
Yeah, my boy was playing ARK when he was like 9. He was loving it. He was loving building his base and getting owned and killing creatures all over the gaff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got to be that right age and stuff.
Yeah, over that age, yeah, you're gonna get. I think it's gonna get a bit boring,
bit monotonous.
Yeah, because especially if you've played the original ARK, it's a novelty. It's cool to see all these new features, but once you've done it, and back to ARK. But yeah, great for kids. Anyway, that's the summary there. There you go.
You go. If I'll be pleasantly surprised, who knows? Maybe I'll do a stream with my boy or something. But yeah, I can't see it. But yeah, I'll give it a go. It might be my level of difficulty. Might be something I can actually handle without dying every 2 seconds.
That's it. You could go to the swamp without fearing anything. It's great. But yeah, I guess chat, we're coming to that point almost where questions, answers. We'll do that. But yeah, that's that. ARK 2, again, just to recap, ARK 2, we speculate, I think it's going to come out next week. Jade doesn't, and we're going to see what happens there. Carcharodontosaurus, everyone's loving a bit of Carchar in their life. And Aberration content coming in December. Which, yeah, the notes, by the way, you can already listen to all of the recorded notes
have you done that? Have you started recording them?
Nah, there's so many. I thought about it, and I thought I'm not, dude. There's so many notes, dude. Like, to go through and record every single one and just upload that as a video, I just didn't feel like it was. Would people really want that? Like, there's a lot of notes. There's a lot. I suppose
that's maybe that's more Neddy the Noodle.
Yeah, and exactly. No, I was thinking about Neddy the entire time. Like, if anyone wants to go to someone to learn about notes, it's going to be Ned. Like, whilst I think it's brilliant what they've done, the audience to watch a video just to watch all of the notes isn't that big. And that's Neddy's game, man. I don't like. I felt like I was stealing his thunder, like, as it was like during the launch. So yeah, I'd prefer to keep that with him. Not like I'm letting him doing it, but that's his bag.
I'll go into it. I've just thought of it. I'm going to do cinematics.
Go on, Nick, go.
Yeah, no, because you know what? Back in the day, I started upping my game a bit. Instead of just showcasing the dinosaurs as soon as they came out, I took a bit more time. When we had the Raptor TLC and the alligator one, Sarko, I did I did like panning shots and slow mo. I was trying to get a bit better and showing the abilities. I was trying to be like David Attenborough. So that makes me think like, well, you could do that now. You could do a few slow motion shots or show the creature doing stuff, but have the actual voice note from its actual Dino dossier running in the background. So it wouldn't be my voice. It would just be, rather than just seeing the picture and the book open up. Yeah, you know what? I might jump on that.
And that's something, I don't know if you saw, like my feedback, my only criticism for the Switch port got fed to Jeremy for them to patch.
Yeah, I saw it. He patted you on the head. I was like, that was good. That's pretty impressive.
That was that. Yeah, that at the moment when you open a note and listen to it, you have to keep the notes open. And I was like, well, in a PvP scenario, you got to keep on the move. You can't really stop there and listen to it. And can it just play as you're going along? And Jeremy, replied on Twitter saying it's happening, pretty much. So that was cool. That was very cool.
They do watch. Yeah, I've saw. It's been a Raz Clark love fest this week. He's said giving him props, telling him we're going to do some sort of. You better hold him to that. Some sort of collab or community thing.
Join the Monarchy.
We got what's his face? Craig Brown, Craig David,
Craig Brown.
Saying he's like, blah 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 blah. Like you're better off like being independent, but getting you in for some collabs. Yeah, it's good shizzle, man.
That is wicked, dude. I'm very privileged.
I tell you what, ARK should take a leaf out of some like Grounded. I know I'm going to go game. I'm doing well one at the moment. They every week stream with creators.
Yeah. And
they get them involved, and it's small, big, whatever. Wouldn't that be great if you could spend an hour just playing ARK with like even the community team? So just said, or maybe they would get like one of the marketing people, Jat or whatever, or Dolly or whoever, anyone. They could have guest interviews from the actual devs one week. Some of the stuff we've been campaigning for years, and saying they should do more do more stuff like that.
I imagine their concerns is probably isolating creators, like and being seen to like favorite creators. But the only way to get around that is just by doing it and doing it often. But the thing is, as soon as they start the ball rolling, there's no backing out then, because they've got to continue it, and that's probably why they haven't done it yet.
Which is mad, because Grounded is like 1/30th the size. Well, no, it's got 13 million players that have played it now, so it's actually about half the size. Yeah. And they do a great job. They get Twitch streamers. I've been on this twice. They get everyone, small creators, big creators. Yeah. I could see you doing something. What if you did that with them, like every Wednesday, you and Said, and got another creator on board? Pretty much do it. Yeah, we'll just call it
Said. Yeah. Come on. Yeah,
that's it. Next survival
of the show. Come on, mate.
And I'm not sorry for anything I ever say.
That's it. Everyone, spam Said. Tell him to join the next Survival Evolve show. That's what's happening. We're going to get him on.
That's what we need. We need to get Said on here.
That's what we need.
You know what? If Said didn't want to talk anything to do with ARK, I'd still love a chat with him.
Yeah, exactly. I think
about living in Seattle, 100%. Game dev, coding, going to the gym, being a sexy motherfucker, whatever the weather.
Yeah. Questions. Did we get any questions? Do you think SOTF lobbies will be split with controller and keyboard? Will controller have aim assist? No.
Yeah, there's no aim assist on ARK, is there? At the moment on Xbox or PlayStation.
No, but like if you think like Call of Duty, that's what they do. They give aim assist because of the advantage PC players have over console. Possibility, it could happen. There's no way they could split them because they need it to be as popular as it can be, so they need that crossplay to happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna. They're not gonna then split them up because of keyboard and mouse. No, not in a million years. Do you know what? Really exciting times. Actually, I would really say it.
Don't spam Said. I'm joking. Sorry, gone.
This is great. This is a great potential for crossplay in the future. It really is.
Yeah.
If they get this working, they really could be looking at getting implemented for ARK 2. Not ARK 1. They're never going to do it for the rest of the game. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe if it's a surprise. What if it is a surprise feature for the December update? And they're just going to do it for everyone. That would be nuts. That would be big. But yeah, even if it's ARK 2. So we know obviously it's not come to PlayStation for a while. It's only launch exclusive people for Xbox and PC. And then it'll be coming to PlayStation and apparently the Switch as well.
Apparently the Switch.
yeah, there's some good stuff there. There is, but yeah, keep your questions coming now, people. There should be aim assist.
Time.
Oh, maybe. I feel like
I think there has to be.
I don't, because the ARK is not a shooter. The shooting mechanics in ARK are fucking awful. You ever tried pulling an AK out and shooting people? It's fucking jittery as fuck.
Compared to
it's not precision boxes. The hit boxes on the characters are massive. They might as well be Michelin men, as far as I'm aware. So you don't need to be fine headshotting and shooting stuff anyway.
In something like this, people are going to get competitive. They're going to get critical.
Oh, they're going to get sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm ready for the toxicity. I'm ready for it, mate. I'll be the most toxic. I'm going to become worse than Bam.
Yeah.
I'll just be bitching at devs constantly, and then they're going, "Oh, why don't they like me?" Well, maybe because you bitch about them all the time. Oh no, I do that already. But yeah.
Codigo definitely needs some thick skin, like you said, mate. I think.
No, we've got to protect him. Protect Codigo.
Exactly,
Jack,
people.
Make sure you protect him.
And that's, I think, the people that I've spoken to that have said I don't want to see SOTF back is because of the route that it took, and it got very toxic towards the end. The original SOTF during its prime. And I guess there's definitely a concern of it going down that road, and hopefully the devs can harness that and understand that and learn from it.
Yeah, we have got trick caution. They've not really fully committed to this. They've said they're going to try it and see how it goes, and if it goes well, they'll develop it further. Yeah,
I think there's a lot of onus on the community to support it right at the same time and not let it get too carried away. I think I felt like we was all being spoken to, saying it's down to you. If you want this to make it big, if you want this to continue to be supported, it's down to you to ensure that. Go and spread the word, make it a good thing, make people want to play it, and hopefully we'll continue to do it. And I guess why not? You know, people have been asking this for years, so this is throwing the bone, saying, right, come on then, what are you going to do with it?
Well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't agree with that. I feel like you're right. That's what they want.
Yeah.
But no, it's on you to make a good game. It's on you to make a compelling argument for us to play. And then people will do the rest. But you've got to come up with the goods first beforehand. Chat, how excited are you? Are you going to be trying SOTF? Or have we got a bunch of Care Bears in here? PvE Care Bears, which is fine, by the way. But I'm interested to know. So start showing now. PvE, PvP, SOTF, you're going to be playing it? Let us know in the chat right now.
Yeah.
151 likes, 215 watching. It would be great if we get 175 before the end of the show, people.
Let's go. Hit that button, people.
The more you like, the more chance you'll see Raz's videos appear in your feeds.
Because
YouTube is promoting that more and more now.
That's how it works. That is how it works.
So what else we got going on? I've got Valheim Mistlands is coming very soon.
Oh!
I'm going to be all of that. You enjoyed your little...
I actually really enjoyed it.
Didn't you?
Yeah. I'm going to drop a video probably next week after like this current archives kind of like calm down a little bit. Don't want to like throw it in there right now. But yeah, I did a video on our little co-op experience. Really enjoyed it. I've been playing it every now and then in some off time. In fact, there's a few things that Wildcard could learn from and might even implement themselves. When I looked at how they operate with third person, I could see, okay, maybe that's what they're going to do, because in Valheim you can zoom like away from the character
like
right into it. But what if in Ark 2 to kind of like you've almost got an artificial first person where the camera zooms right in over the shoulder, so you're there, and maybe that's what they're going to do instead. It's a possibility.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But I feel like, we'll have to see. I think it's going to be more like, God of War or Dark Souls-esque. But yeah, for sure. The
combat was great.
What else are we doing? Grounded's been going good. They're
you've been
just coming
smashing
off
the
their
Grounded,
hype.
dude.
They're released. Yeah, that's been good.
People, if you are into Grounded at all, please go and check out Jade's second channel, Jade Craft. Honestly, it's absolutely.
That's another one we got to get you trying out.
People have been telling me.
It's good. I think you'll like it.
I've got to do it. We'll have to do one, mate. I guess.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Yeah, sometime soon. Yeah, definitely, dude.
And that's it. Yeah, I'll be staying up. They're doing a charity stream for 3 days this weekend. They're doing 60 hours or some shit like that. I think they're going to have some kips in between. There's like going to be about 6 or 8 of them. But yeah, they're doing it all weekend. Obsidian showing stuff off. Maybe we'll even see something from Avowed and some of the other stuff they're working on. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to get my stream ready.
Yeah. So
say any more goodbyes?
Yeah. Well, next week we're going to be on Jay's channel because it's going to be the day before the PC gaming show, and I guess we'll have a good chat about.
Big new idea.
Go on.
We'll move it. We'll do it on the PC gaming show, and we'll just watch a bit of it live.
All right.
We'll talk about it straight afterwards.
We can do that. We can do that indeed. All right, and sound.
There we go.
I like that. I like that. But there you go, people. Next week, I could be very right. I could be very wrong. Somebody between me and Jade, something's going to happen. We're going to eat something. Who knows? But big thank you to all you for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to go and subscribe to Jade. You won't regret it.
Yeah, I'm going to load up the Dino Discovery mode now.
Just go and play it now. If you want to go and watch it and see it in the flesh, let me just drop a link to your channel in the chat. 1 sec. Oh, it's in my description, people. There we go.
There we go.
Just go straight there, and Jay's going live right now. So you can go and watch that. There we go. Beautiful. So until the next one, my name is Ross Clark. That's Jade. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.
Peace out.
I'm still live.